Welcome in. How you doing? Today's Hangout Friday, and you're hanging out with me, not the paint stuff. I did stop at the store to buy paint, so welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, running a little late here on the live. There is no, I'm not doing the satisfying ASMR videos today. I've got a lot of work I need to do, take care of here around my house, and I did go buy paint today. So we've got a lot. Let's see how these colors came out. Actually, I need a paper towel. I'm going to put the colors onto the tops because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 9 colors today. I picked up 9 colors of paint today. So if you're in here, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. I know we've only got a couple people in here right now. Welcome in, everybody. You guys are probably surprised by actually seeing me and not my brushes. So I'm going to add all of the colors. I went to the store today, bought a bunch of new colors. I did check the gold paint again, and it was $60, not $75. $60 for a container. I want to say about this big. It's not huge, but I did get a bunch of paint today. And you guys will see those in the coming days. I don't remember getting this color, but guys, if you're in here, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. So we got this. We've got these two here that I picked up. And another one here. Welcome in, everybody. I know you guys aren't used to seeing me. You guys are used to seeing my ASMR videos, but I think Fridays, we might do like fun Fridays and just hang out while I do things that I need to do. See everybody just kind of trickling in here. So I've got 3 colors so far to show you. Hi Giselle, how are you? Welcome in. These are the 3 colors I picked up so far. You will see these this coming week. Some of these are for a collaboration that I have to work on today. So that's part of the reason why I won't be doing a live later on, because I actually need to do videos for today. Giselle Ramos, I am doing good, and you? I'm doing really well. Running around today, but I actually had an appointment that I was supposed to go to soon, and my client, I think if I remember correctly, she's either a doctor or a nurse. She texted me last night saying that one of her patients was contagious, and she'd rather not get me sick and would rather reschedule for next week. So that works out for me. What do you think about this color? I'm marking them so that way I remember and I can see what colors it is that I have laying around. M Boston, hey, welcome back. How are you? Giselle Ramos, that is good. I am glad you are doing good. What do you work in? Well, if this is your first time ever being on the live, I usually do on YouTube and all social media, I do ASMR videos. And usually I do like paintbrush cleaning videos and roller cleaning videos. Today, well, besides that, I have my own painting business. So that's how I got started doing the ASMR with the paintbrushes and the rollers. But today I went to buy paint, and I was supposed to do an estimate because I am the owner and I run the company. I'm the one that does all of the estimating for my business, as well as I do actually do the work sometimes as well. But today I'm running around and I've got estimates to do. So I own a painting business, to answer your question. Long story short. Let's go in. No, it's not the Indiana Bears. I would hate to see that, man. I really, really would. M Boston, good. How are you? Sorry I missed your live yesterday. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna try to keep doing these every day. And if I can't do the live with me doing the paintbrush cleaning, Honestly, I might just want to just do this and just hang out with you guys and talk and yeah, just chill. Another one. Steph says, how old are you? How old do you think I am, Steph? Hi, Carolyn. How are you? Welcome in, everybody. I see we're trickling in here. Make sure you guys double tap the screen. Gives me a thumbs up and helps me get pushed out so that more people can join and see that I am live. Please and thank you. I'm just shaking up colors here that I bought today. Not much else going on other than hanging out with me today. I guess I got two. This wasn't supposed to be this color. M says, oh, Giselle. Sorry, I'm missing all you guys. Bass Pro Shops. What's going on, Bass Pro Shops? I'm assuming you do fishing? I love fishing. Giselle Ramos. Oh, nice. That is interesting. Yeah, I got started doing that when, about 15 years ago now, it's been, since I started doing the painting business. I have employees that also do the work, and like I said, sometimes I'll go and do it myself still as well. M. Boston says, I like this format and the paint scraping. Both are fun and engaging. Thanks, Em. I'm glad you like both. I'll try to keep doing a little bit of both. Hi, Silas. How are you? So this is another color we did. You guys don't want to know how much I spent on paint today. That's why the super chats and the gifts, when I do the lives, they help me. Helps me buy this. Maria, hi. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. I'm a little bit upset about this color. I don't know if I maybe read the label wrong, but that's okay. Let's see this one. This was my favorite. This is my favorite blue. Everybody was asking about my favorite color yesterday or the past couple days, so I wanted to pick up my favorite color. This is my favorite color, blue. What's your favorite color? Everybody that's in here, put it in the chat. Hi, Maria. How are you? I'm doing well. Hanging out with you guys. I just got back home, and yeah, I'm gonna pour some coffee out. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit. I won't be on here as long as I usually am, but I'll hang out with you guys here if you guys want to hang out. John L. Mitchell says, is that orange? Is what orange? This one? This one's orange. Linda says, hi from Arizona. Hi, Linda. What part of Arizona are you in? I have one of my best friends who lives out in Arizona. I was telling everybody, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. He's over in Phoenix. Great. All right, let me show you guys all the colors I've got. So we've got 2 different purples and a blue. Pink, orange, and red. And we've got it's a light, this is a light pink. I don't know if you can actually tell. Let me see. Giselle Ramos, where are you from? I am from Illinois, Chicago, born and raised. Not Silas, Psy, like lie, then lace. Silas. Silas? Hi, Silas. Sorry. Sorry for mispronouncing that. I'm gonna pour my coffee out and I will be right back because I didn't have any coffee today and I can't go a day without coffee. It's actually why I have a partnership with a coffee company. Coffee company is called Backbone. I'm not sponsored by them right now or any of that. I enjoy their coffee and they're a good group of guys and we really, really work well together. So I do have a partnership with them. They send me coffee and every once in a while I'll post a video with their coffee for them. And it works out for me too because I really do like it. Maria says it does not look like pink. Really? See, sometimes in the camera, let me turn on this other light, give me a second. Sometimes in the lights, it doesn't look the colors that it is, especially on like iPhone. iPhone tends to change the colors a lot for whatever reason. So sometimes I like using my actual mirrorless camera. I have a Canon, and I don't know if you've seen some of the videos. I used to use the Canon a lot to do the videos originally, but it was just a lot of work. It was a lot harder to do the videos with the Canon than it is with my iPhone, whereas iPhone, I just set it up and I just get it done really quick. Give me a second, I'm gonna grab my coffee. I'm still here, guys. I'm just grabbing coffee. Be right back. Today, I'm supposed to grab my laptop because I've got a bunch of work I'm supposed to work on today. I'll show you back. I'll show you really quick. This is the company that I was telling you about, Backbone Coffee. If you guys want to order something online, it's not a sponsored video or promotion right now, but it is actually really good. It's all made in America and really good quality coffee, and a good group of guys, to be honest. All right, I'm gonna hang out here with you guys for a little bit. Maria says it looks beige. I think that's what you're saying, right? Beige? It's not. It's supposed to be a really light pink. M Boston, the coffee packaging looks cool. Yeah, they do a really good job with their packaging. This is their medium dark roast coffee, and it's actually been my favorite for a while now. They have a couple of different. They have light roast, they have dark roast, all of these decaf. It's good. Check them out. I think I have their link in my bio if you want. If not, no big deal. But I do, just so you all know, if you do order something, I do get a little bit of a commission back from every sale. So I need to organize these colors because some of these are for, like I was telling you, I have a sponsored video that I'm working on today, and I need to make sure that I get that done. If not, I'm gonna be in some trouble here. Maria, the packaging is really nice. I ran out. I wish I had more of the other bags right now so I can show you some of the other ones. I'll ask the guys to send me some so I can show them here on the live. Let's see. Let's do some like, I wonder if we can do like a poll or something. I'm not used to doing this YouTube live here with me, like being in front of the camera. So I'm still learning, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Sorry guys, I'm doing a poll here. Where's everybody watching from? I see we have 29 people. It's a lot lower than what I'm used to when we do the other lives. When we do this, like the ASMR lives, we get sometimes 100 to 300 to 400 people in here at a time. I was kind of expecting that, and I kind of figured that was gonna be the case, just because people aren't here on my account for me. I think this might be the first time that most of you have probably seen me ever. Maria, you're from Portugal. Wow, you're far. How's the weather in Portugal right now? It's pretty ugly here. M Boston says, I went to visit Chicago for the first time a couple months ago. How did you like it, M? Like I said earlier, I'm born and raised here, so this is what I know. We've traveled across different parts of the US. I think my favorite, to be honest, is Florida. I love the weather, especially, I should say I love the weather during the colder months, so like December, January, February. That's my favorite time to go to Florida. It's cold, but it's not that cold. Maria says it's very windy in Portugal. Not much different from here. It's very windy here right now too. Windy, foggy, and I think we're gonna have some storms later today. So we have 19 voters, and they say 58% so far says that they do drink coffee, and the other 42% say no. For the 42% that said no, what do you like to drink? Do you do tea? Do you do nothing with caffeine in the mornings? I don't know how people do that, but is that what you do? M. Boston says, very fun. My friend lives in Lincoln Park area. Oh, I'm not too far from Lincoln Park area. I'm a big fan of The Dark Knight, so it was cool to see the sites where they were filmed. Yeah, that was actually, I remember when they were filming it, it was a nightmare to get downtown. At the time, I was dating my wife, and I would pick her up. She used to work downtown, and I would have to take that the expressway and go through all of that to get there, and it was a nightmare, but it was cool. It is really cool to see those movie sets, and yeah, it's fun. I'm glad you had fun. Lincoln Park area is really nice. Nautical Wilson, hi, welcome in. If this is your first time coming in here and hanging out with me, hey, I don't usually do my lives like this. I think Fridays are gonna be like a fun Friday. So whatever I'm doing for that day, we can hang out here and just talk, and maybe you guys can help me plan the week with different colors that I'm gonna do, and different videos. I'd love to start doing different videos, not just the paint ASMR videos. I love doing those, but I want something to be more personable. So I was telling everybody in the live yesterday that I might be doing a second YouTube account. If you guys like hanging out with me and you guys like seeing a little bit more of my life, I have Ray-Ban Metas, and maybe I start wearing those more often and start posting onto that second account if you guys want. Let me know. Maria says, I love Portuguese coffee, especially Arabic. Arabica? Arabica? Sorry if I mispronounced that. I don't think I've ever had Portuguese coffee. I'm gonna have to find some. Give it a try. I've had Guatemalan coffee. That was actually really good. Very good. Boston, I also went to Second City to see an improv show. Very fun. Highly recommend if you haven't been. I have not been. I have seen an improv show before, but I've never gone to Second City to see that. Linda, traveled to Portugal many, many years ago. It was my favorite of the 5 countries I visited at the time. Yeah, I really want to start. So I have 2 daughters. I'm familiar with the kind of coffee grains. I have seen it, but I don't think I've ever tried that, but I need to double check. Royal honey in your coffee. I've never had that, Moonchild. Should I try it? Hi Heidi, welcome back in. How you doing? This is the first time seeing me. For many of you, it's the first time seeing me. It feels, on my side of things, it feels a little awkward because I'm not used to being front and center and talking to you guys like this. And I'm hoping that I can like keep the live here entertaining for everybody. But it is a little weird for me to be in front of the camera today instead of my hands, because usually it's just my hands in front of the camera, but now, you know, something different. We got to break out of our shell here a little bit. Moonchild, you were saying royal honey in your coffee. I just put 1 spoon of sugar, of just cane sugar, and that's about it. No, got to buy at gas stations. I don't really drink gas station coffee, if I'm being honest. I don't really do gas station food or any of that in general. I try not to. So I don't know if you're just trolling here or not, but yeah. Heidi, I think I read this. Second channel idea sounds cool. I definitely subscribe. Thanks, Heidi. I'm gonna work on that. I think it's something that I want to do for sure. I think I have like 3 other channels. I just don't post to those at all. So it might be something that I have to start doing like ASAP. And Boston agreed, second channel sounds like a great idea. All right, guys, I'm gonna work on that this weekend. I'll get the second channel up and rolling. And I did tell you that I have a job this coming week. Hi, Emmett, welcome back. Sorry, Moonchild says not FDA approved. I'm assuming you're talking about those gas station coffees, and all college students are taking it. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Never heard of it. But next week I do have a job, and I think what I do want to do is actually bring you guys along while I'm working, and we can do it's just refreshing a room. It's a company that I've worked for a couple of times before, and we're gonna go in and give it a refresh. So something simple, but might be something fun for you guys to see, a little bit different than what I usually do. Oh, Moonchild says it's not coffee, it's packages of honey, royal honey. Who knows what's in this stuff, but it's not good for you. Yeah, typically anything that you find at the gas station is not gonna be good for you. I know that they sell some pretty interesting things sometimes, and I definitely would not be doing that. Let's check how many people have voted here. We have 36 votes now. 36 of us, sorry, 67% of us have said yes. 33% of us have said no. Here in Portugal, everybody's putting gas in the cars because gas price is going high. Yeah, I know. Even here in Chicago, gas prices, after everything, we try not to get into politics and the world stuff here, but I know gas prices are going up. I put in gas last week, and the price of gas this week was a lot more compared to last week already. But we don't do the politics here. Try to stay away from all of that. No need. If you guys are just joining in here, I did stop by at the store earlier today. I'll show you guys again. I know most of you probably already saw, but we did stop by at the store today. We bought some more paint. We've got a bunch of colors here. We've got these four. So we've got an orange, pink, purple, and again, this one is supposed to be a really light pink. I don't know if you guys can see it, and I don't know if in the videos you'll actually be able to tell either, because the camera sometimes doesn't show it the best way. I got another purple. We've got a red. Yellow. Green. And my favorite, blue. I'm actually really looking forward to this blue. I don't want to mix this blue with anything. I want to keep this blue for as long as I possibly can, just because it really is my favorite blue. So I wanted to pick out my favorite blue out of all the blues that they have at the store to show you guys what my favorite color is. And this is my favorite color. Heidi, the light pink definitely shows up on camera as white. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate because it's actually a really nice pink. The color name is called Baby Dreams, if you guys want to look it up. I don't want to tilt it too much because it's going to spill, but you can see here. It's a really, really light pink. Maybe you can tell more in the can here. Heidi, love that shade of blue. Yeah, that is my favorite shade of blue. This one's actually called Brilliant Blue. I've been debating on actually putting the color names into my videos so that people can actually see, but the hard part is that once I actually mix the colors in, obviously that color is no longer the same color. So in the can we see better. Yeah, so in the can it shows up a little bit better, but when I pour the paint out into the container, I don't know if you've ever seen Maria, I think you were here before, but when I actually pour it into the container, it just looks white, unfortunately, which is why I was even hesitant when I bought it. I was hesitant to buy this color pink because I kind of figured that on camera it was going to show up as white. So what I might have to do, honestly, is just use my other camera to do it. So that way we can actually get the true color. Because with my Canon, with my actual mirrorless camera, it shows true colors. And then I do have to do a little bit of post editing with the colors on that one, whereas with the iPhone or my phone. It's just it is what it is, and I upload. I do a little bit of editing, cutting, and whatnot, but I try to keep it simple so that it's easier on me to just upload every day for you guys. 53 votes or 51 votes, 73% say you do drink coffee. Do you drink coffee first thing in the morning, or is it something that you drink later on in the day? Emmett, thank you for the gift. I appreciate that a lot. And then 28% of you say no to coffee. Why not? What do you drink? How do you make it through your day without some sort of caffeine? I think I'm addicted to the caffeine though. I can't go a day without it. Emmett C4R, thank you. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Thanks for being here and hanging out with me. Maria says, first thing. Yeah, first thing. It's what gets my house, it's what wakes up my house. The smell of the coffee in the morning, it's good. M. Boston says, coffee in the morning and a small cup in the afternoon for a pick-me-up. Yeah, that sounds like me. Usually we'll make a little bit extra here at the house. And in the mornings, I love doing the hot coffee and with a little bit of sugar. And then in the afternoon, I like doing cold brew, like same coffee, just cold, and then a little bit of creamer inside of that. Heidi says, I drink coffee sometimes in the morning. I prefer cold brew, but drink both. And I almost always drink coffee in the early afternoons when I need the boost. Yeah, I know you said you have kids or a kid. You definitely need a pick-me-up in those afternoons. Those afternoons can be rough. Maria, the smell is so good. That is one of the things that I remember most about my childhood. Heidi, you have 4, sorry. So you definitely need the pick-me-up. Maria says, the smell is so good. Yeah, so I was telling you, as a kid, I remember that was what woke me up every morning, was the smell of coffee coming into my room. I remember I'm thinking about it. I don't remember if my mom drank the coffee. I know my dad was, he wouldn't go a day without coffee. And I guess it just kind of rolled over to me too. And now I can't go a day without coffee. And I try to, it's not a promotion, guys, but like I do have a partnership with a company. And their coffee, it just wakes me up. It just gets me going every morning. M. Boston, I didn't know you were from Boston. I'm just kidding. I kind of figured you were from Boston. I'm from Boston, so naturally a big fan of Dunkin's. I like Dunkin's cold brew, their iced coffee, but I just hate how much sugar they put into them. You know, usually they'll say cream and sugar. Yeah, sure, why not? And you look at it and it's like this much sugar at the bottom. That's the only thing. Heidi says 2 of them are grown. So it makes it a little bit better. When you say grown, like adults or teenagers? Linda, this is bad, but I drink Coke instead of coffee. Yeah. Hey, to each their own, to each their own. M. Boston, it's okay. None of my other friends like Boston outside of MA, LOL, all cool. Yeah, I would love to go to Boston. I haven't been. We're going to Kentucky this year, and then also Florida again this year. So I'm excited for those. That's kind of where I was thinking of doing these lives, and really like bringing you guys along with, or if I can't do the lives, then at least trying to do the videos and uploading those on the second account so that you guys can kind of get a peek into the back ends of my life, if that makes sense, and just start to build. We can start to build here a little following of people that just want to hang out with me. Love Manan always. Hey, welcome back in. How you doing? Hope you're having a great day. You missed it. We were showing the colors that we got today. I went today to the store to pick up paint. I did check out the gold paint again. Oh man, I should have taken pictures. I'll stop by again this week. M. Boston says, I gotta head out to a meeting now. It was nice chatting with you, Fred. Have a great day and good luck on the upcoming project. Thanks, Em. I appreciate you being here and hanging out with me. Thank you for the flower. I'll see you. I don't think I'll do a live this weekend. I might, maybe super early, but Good luck with your meeting. Hope you have a great day. Love Manan, yeah, I was telling you about the colors, so I stopped by at the stores today and I did buy new paint. I'll show you really quick too while I'm talking. But while I was also there checking out that gold, remember I was telling you guys about the gold paint? I saw that they have like this really teal, it's like a teal color paint that they have like a bunch of glitter inside of it. It was actually really cool. I'm gonna try to pick that one up, but that one was that one was $55 for the little container. M Boston, thanks. Catch you next time. Catch you next time, Em. Have a great day. Yeah, so that other teal container with like all the glitter and the sparkles and everything in it, that was like 50 or 55 if I remember correctly. So those are expensive. And honestly, I would hate to like mix those with other colors because I think that it will just ruin everything. So I gotta think about that one. That one's maybe I'll start saving. Well, I have been saving some of this money here on the side for it, so maybe next month we'll buy some of that. Hi, Emmett, again. Welcome back. If you left, we have 65% of us in here are coffee drinkers, and 35% of us are not. I wonder. Let's see. Can we do more? Let's do this Q&A. I don't know what this is. Let's do this. Where are you watching from? Sorry, guys. Sorry for all the shaking of the phone. Adam says, I don't like coffee. Minion Bananas, my blood sigma is super. I don't really know what that means. Sorry. I remember you telling me you were in Arizona. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having some great weather out there. Because here in Chicago, it is nasty. Kazda Pro says, I'm watching from the UK. Whoa, far. How's it out there? Rainy? Isn't it usually rainy over there? Emmett, what do you like? Water? You don't like coffee? Water? Coke? Prime? I don't drink any of those. Although sometimes I'll drink a Coke here and there. Water is usually my go-to. And LaCroix. I do like my LaCroix. Kazza Pro says, it's usually rainy, yes. I've heard. Emmett says, sometimes, yeah, kind of. And I like Dr. Pepper. Oh, I used to love Dr. Pepper as a kid. I used to, my parents put us in, I have a brother and a sister, so they used to put us in the Park District, like summer camps. And they had the vending machines inside of the offices. And I remember it back then, it was like $1 to buy a can of Coke or whatever. And the one I would always go to was Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper, every once in a while I'll still drink one, same thing like a Coke. But I really try not to drink any of that just because it's full of sugars. So unnecessary sugar, in my opinion, to each their own. I put a spoon of sugar into my coffee, so I can't really say much, but yeah. Daniel Hernandez, you're watching from your iPad. Cool. Thanks for watching, Daniel. How are you today? I brought have you guys ever seen, so I know the big thing right now is these Neatos with everybody, with all the cool kids. Neatos are the big one. I have something called, I don't know if you've ever seen them. Let me grab them. These are specks. They're little tiny magnetic balls, and I mixed these colors together. I had different ones. I don't want to get paint on myself. So all of these are just magnetic. You see that? These are actually pretty cool for me, and kind of like a Neato where you're kind of squeezing it. That's usually what I end up doing with these. As I'm just hanging out, and sometimes you just stretch them out. But Neatos are cool, and also specs are really cool. The specs, I don't know if you guys were in here in the live last time, but Did you guys see the magnetic balls that I had downstairs in like on the background for my videos? Those are also from the company specs. Maria, these are actually pretty cool. They're kind of relaxing when you just hanging out and doing nothing. I usually like make a line of it and then, yeah, it's cool. Check them out, specs. Again, not sponsored or anything, just something that I like to use. People are coming in, people are leaving. Linda, you are in Surprise, Arizona. I've got a lot of people here watching from Arizona. Pretty cool. Is anybody else really into Neatos right now? Have you guys seen them? Emmett, I hope, you said, I have to come back. I'll come back later if you're still alive. I hope I'm still alive later. I'll see you later though. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the gifts earlier too. Yeah, this Neatos are kind of a fidget, and this is also kind of a fidget as well. Different kind of fidget, just little magnetic balls that just stick together. My kids are the ones that they were the ones that wanted them, and then they ended up not using them like regular kids. They buy things, and then after a month, they're like, okay, on to the next thing. So I ended up keeping them. Thank you, Emmett. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the 100. I'll see you later. I hope you have a great day if I don't see you, okay? And if not, I'll see you maybe next week. Thanks for hanging out. Heidi, I have the cube Neato. It's my favorite. My daughter has, oh man, I should have brought it with me. My daughter has a cube. Well, my daughters have a couple of them. The cube, she has the splat, which kind of reminds me of like like a paint splat, and a little cat, a little purple cat, and also what's the other one that we have? I think it's a pig, pink pig. They're fun. It's fun. They're just little fidgets. All of the kids, it surprises me. I mean, we used to have so many of these little fidgets, like the poppets and all of that. And then, like I was saying, after a month or two, they stop. I wish I had, I'm gonna get rid of that question. I wish there was like prompts. I'm gonna do this. Sorry about all the shaking of the camera, guys. I see it shaking. I know that who else is in here? Ian Salisbury says, do you like stray kids? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. Arjun, hi, how are you? Linda, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you later. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Magilla Cat? Magilla Cat? Hi, welcome in. You guys are probably like weirded out. I don't know if you've ever seen my lives before, but if you have, I know that you're not used to seeing me in front of the camera for my lives. Whoa, I'm not used to, I was kind of paying attention to here and I didn't realize how dark it got outside, and it is really dark outside, guys. It's supposed to be bad thunderstorms here in Chicago with hail and lightning and all of it. So I hope we don't lose some power here. Your username is your mom's name? Yep, usually how it goes. Thanks for hanging out. We have 2 votes here on the fidgets. Do you like Neatos, specs, poppets? I was showing everybody that I have a spec here. I don't know if anybody has seen these before. They're just magnetic little balls. And then I was also showing everybody here that we got more paint. More paint for next week. My favorite color, blue. We've got purple. This is pink. Green. Orange. More purple. I don't think these were supposed to be, one of these was not supposed to be this color, if I remember correctly. They might have messed it up, or maybe I did. Most likely it was me. Maria says, I can't find it here. What are you looking for, Maria? I'm not sure what you're looking for. Oh, the specs? Yeah, I'm not sure. I remember we used to go to like a little toy shop, like a mom and pop toy shop here by me. I say by me, but it was probably like 45 minutes away. They had them all there. That was where we first saw them. And they were actually, this thing was actually kind of expensive. I think it was like $30, if I remember correctly, 30 US dollars. So it's kind of expensive, but I have had them for a while, maybe a year or two already. I'm sorry if they don't sell it there. Do you know? I don't know. And you deleted your message, sorry. You said, I saw, do you know? And then it deleted. And then we have red and pink. I was showing everybody pink earlier. This is a light pink and it just doesn't show up on the camera. So hopefully it shows up when we actually do the videos this week. I don't know about USA because I am in China. You're in China? Do you live in China? Or are you visiting China? You live in China. Wow. How's China? What time is it in China right now? That's so cool. I love seeing where everybody's from, because it's like I'm all the way here in Chicago in the United States, and I've gotten people from Ireland, Egypt, China. I mean, it's all over. It's really, really cool to see. 11:36 p.m. a.m. Is it nighttime for you? Right now, for me, it is 9:36 a.m. I know you said 23:36, but I think that's, if I remember correctly, that's 11, correct? Like that's 11. Anybody else fact check me on that? There's 24 hours in a day, so yeah, that makes sense. PM. It's late. You should be going to bed. Maria says 15 hours, 36. I wish I knew what time that was. I'm really bad at that. Oh, it's Friday for you too. Yeah, it's Friday here for me as well. 15:36. Not too late. I'm in bed by that time. I'm getting old. The older I get, the earlier I want to get into bed. But I'm also up around like 5:30 in the morning. So my body come like 10:30, I'm starting to fall asleep. Put a movie on and I'm asleep. Not when I was younger though. When I was younger, I would stay up 2, 3, 4 in the morning like nothing, and now I regret it. Thanks, Heidi. I didn't know what time that was. I probably could have figured it out if I took a little time, but we have 6 votes here for the fidgets. Nito, Specs, Poppets. And we have 83% say yes, 17% say no. Let's change this question. Let's do, I got a good one. What's your favorite movie? I've told everybody this, if you guys have been in the lives here. My favorite movie is Disney Soul, and then WALL-E, and then after that, Ratatouille. We love Disney movies in my house. We love Disney World, Disneyland, all of those places. for me and for my kids and for my wife, it's one of those places that you just kind of forget about the rest of the world and really get to just enjoy your time with your kids. I think when I first took my kids to Disney World, seeing them light up with the princesses, because they were younger and they didn't know that the princesses weren't really the real princesses, it just lit something in my heart that just made me want to go. And now my kids love going every year. It's expensive, so we try to go every year, but sometimes we can't. Put your answers down. What's your favorite movie? So mine, again, Disney Soul, WALL-E, and Ratatouille. Those are my three top favorite movies. I have other movies, like adult movies, but ooh, Harry Potter. How did I forget about Harry Potter? I love Harry Potter movies too. All of them. Although the last one is the best. Yes. That's what I was just saying. Part 2. That one just, Heidi, Big Hero 6. That used to be one of my favorites too. That's a really good one. I think I was the only one that watched it in my house. My daughters watched it with me. They did not like it. And then every time I say, hey, let's watch Big Hero 6, nobody ever wants to watch it. Heidi says, and I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd. Yeah, I think we grew up at the same time, around the same time, so we kind of, we have the same like favorites. So Harry Potter was huge. I remember reading Harry Potter books before the movies even came out, and you know, you let your imagination go. You have these pictures, and yeah. Same, although I'm 11. You know, not too many kids your age like Harry Potter anymore. I think that's why they started doing these remakes of it, and just like everything else, they start doing the remakes of these movies. But yeah, Harry Potter is really, really good. Have you ever been to Universal Studios, like the Harry Potter, I forgot the actual name of it, but like the Harry Potter land, I want to call it? Maria says, I like White Cat, Black Cat from Costa Rica movie. I don't think I've ever seen that. I'll look into that, Maria. I'll see if I can watch that. What's it about? Magala Cat says, it's great. It is great. And Heidi, that means you should be getting your Hogwarts letter. You're 11, perfect age. Yep. Hogwarts letter should be in the mail soon. Or delivered by Al soon. Or cat, or whatever it is that you like. See, my mug, Magic Kingdom. Every trip that we take to Disney, I try to buy a new mug from different parks, because they're usually changing them out. Just one every time. I went to Disneyland last year for the first time ever, and that was fun. Different, very different. Maria says, once you see it, you'll never forget. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Costa Rica, from Costa Rica movie. White Cat, Black Cat. I wonder if it's available here in the US. I hope it is. I hope it is, because that would be fun to watch. Anybody else in here? And if you guys are all in here, if you guys could do me a favor and double tap the screen so it gives me a thumbs up, and then more people can join us and hang out with us here. I know most of you aren't here for me, but more for the ASMR videos. But today it's just me. Today we're just hanging out with me. And I do have, what time is it? Sorry guys. Okay, I'm good on time still. Maria, can you give me like a small description without giving away too much of what the movie's about? I had my other appointment. I don't know if you guys were in here earlier, but I had another meeting that I was supposed to go to today, but she ended up telling me that her patient was contagious and she didn't want to get me sick. So I'm glad that she did tell me that because I don't want to get sick. I've been sick the past month twice and I'm tired of being sick. I don't get sick often, but when I get sick, I usually get sick for a long time. I feel like we should have done, or I should have had some prompts here so I can kind of change things up a little bit because this is what I'm concerned about when I do these lives, that I run out of things to say. Maria says it's a crazy love story. All right, we'll watch it this weekend. See what it's all about, and I'll let you know. If you ever jump back into the live here, because usually I do my lives a little bit later, but I'll definitely do that. Emmett, welcome back. I'm back by the lab, could go again soon. It's because my friend's calling me, so when he calls me back out, I have to go. You're good, Emmett. We're here just hanging out for a bit. Not really much going on today. I have to do this video for this collaboration that I've got going on. Oh, I told you guys yesterday that I had a meeting with YouTube, right? That went really well. I learned a lot about doing these YouTube lives and excited to keep trying to build the community and also learning how to get better at doing these lives here because I'm just started doing them and don't really know all that much. And I know there's like a whole nother system that I could be using to really make this into a big like actual live, not just from my phone. So guys, if you're in here, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and double tap on that screen so it gives me a thumbs up, please. And thank you. It's kind of, it's weird because I'm used to seeing more people joining in, but I guess as people just see me, they don't really care for me, which is why I'm trying to build the community of people here. So this is what we're working on. Oh, that was the dog. I'm actually surprised he's not barking right now. I think I'm gonna do a video today after this with this one today. It's not for kids, but you're gonna smile or even laugh. Okay. No, I wasn't planning on watching it with the kiddos. Unless it is a family movie, but if you're saying it's not, I'll watch it on my own. I can't wait to use this one. I'm gonna use this one today. I have a dog and a cat that likes to attack me for fun. The cat. That's why I'm not a big fan of cats. I like cats, but they're not my favorite. They can be little monsters sometimes. Heidi, I think you missed my message earlier. You asked if my grown kids were adults, but my kids are 23, 20, 13, and 11. My oldest is my bonus son. I've been his mom since he was 6. Yeah, you have grown kids. You have grown kids. My kids are around your my kids are around your kids' age though. About my oldest is 14 and my youngest is 12, almost 13. So I've been his mom since he was 6. That's awesome. I'm glad that it works out for you and everything worked. The cat, not the dog. Maria says, nice color. The blue? The blue is my favorite. That's why I bought this one today. The blue is my favorite. This is the one I don't want to mix with anything else. I want to keep it blue for as long as I possibly can. So we won't be mixing this one with anything else. She ripped part of our wall down, the cat. Ugh. Yeah, I've been to a lot of the jobs that I go to, cats and dogs, I can't just say cats, but a lot of the doors, the door frames, they're just scratched and beat up because of all the dogs and the cats tearing them apart when they get put away in the rooms. My dog, he doesn't do any of that. He just loves to bark, especially if he sees the UPS or FedEx or any of those people, he loves to bark. And the reason he's not barking right now is because I just realized it's raining outside, so nobody's outside right now. And he's sleeping. He's sleeping in the living room. I should take you guys there, but it's kind of dark over there right now. What kind of a dog do you have? If you look at my post on YouTube, I have pictures of my dog there. Actually, I found out yesterday that there's people that are impersonating me on like Facebook and YouTube and all of these places, which is a big issue right now. YouTube, the amount of people that steal my videos, I used to do the copyright claim and I can't, it's too many, there's too many. I can't keep up with them anymore. She's a mix of everything. Yeah. Uh-oh. You guys might hear thunder soon because it's pouring out. What's a good question here? Heidi says, my dog Jax is the biggest baby, but he barks like crazy when anyone comes to the house. Within minutes, he's belly up trying to get belly rubs from the same person he was just barking savagely at. Yep, that's my dog. And actually, come here, bud. Mickey. His name's Mickey. Mickey. I'll show you guys. Come here, buddy. Hi, Ellie. I do remember you. He's fluffy right now, guys. With the thunder and lightning, he gets scared, so that's why he jumped out of bed, and he's here with me now. Come here, bud. There he is. Hi, Ellie. How are you? I am doing really well. Thanks for asking. We're hanging out here and enjoying the time. I know it's different than my regular ASMR videos, but Fridays might just be something where we hang out like this. I was actually thinking about going to the golf range and putting you guys there in the background and just hanging out. Maria says, so cute. Thank you, Maria. And sometimes when my dog is asleep, all her paws are up and we call her a cockroach. That's how he sleeps. I'll post a picture. So yesterday after I did the live, I came back up and I was looking for him, and I found him in my bed, all the way in the back, like covered. He covered himself with the pillows in my room. It was actually kind of funny. Me again. Emmett says, hi, Mickey. Ellie, I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for being here, and yeah. Maria says, mine do the same. Yeah, these guys, they're funny. I love them, though. It keeps me company. Everybody's usually gone, and I'm usually here at home. And he's always keeping me company. When I'm working, he sits right next to me and just kind of lays there. And like right now, you can't see it, but he just laid down underneath my feet. But I think it's also because he's scared. Ellie, I kind of got to go to school, so I can't be here. If you do that, I need to leave in 5 minutes. I'm not doing the ASMR today, Ellie. So either way, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. Glad you made it back for a little bit. Today's just me, just hanging out with me. And then I was showing everybody we got paint. I picked up new paint because I was kind of running out. Everything is mixed, so all of the colors are kind of nasty now. Maria, it's scared. Why? Because there's thunder outside. It's raining, and he doesn't mind the rain. He doesn't care about the rain. But the moment he hears fireworks or thunder or loud sounds like that, he gets scared. He's a big baby. He's a big baby. And I don't know where he went, actually. I want to say, let's see. It's snowing where I live, and my dog loves it so much. Sorry, guys, for the mess here, but hey, buddy. You could see. Ellie, it's snowing where I live and my dogs love it so much. Oh, he loves the snow. He loves running around in the snow all the time. Heidi says, I live in the country and have a few acres, so when it rains, it's a swamp outside. It's rained every day this week. My dog Jax keeps covering my hardwood floors in mud. I've had to mop 7 times a day. That does not sound like fun. That's cool. I want to have here in the city in Chicago. You can't get acres like that. You got to go into the suburbs a little bit. I definitely that's kind of one of my things that I want. I want to have acres of land. Give this guy room to run around freely. We have space and he runs around, but it's different than having all of that space. Yeah, you could see, look, Maria, he's just leaning up against me. Oops, took a picture. Told my husband I'm going to try to train Jax to wipe his paws at the door. Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to train them. Train them to wipe their paws off. Train them to let you know when they have to go to the bathroom. Look at this guy. Ellie said, same, I used to though. Space to run from thunder. Yeah, Maria, he needs it. He's good though. He's a good dog. Very good dog. All right, buddy. Come lay down here. Look at these things. My kids leave that on. They have them all over the place. I wonder what kind of a question I could put into the thing here. I want to put another one, but I just don't know what. Dog or cat? Put another question here, guys. Oh, I should have put both. Sorry. My brother, I think I told you guys before, but my brother used to have a hedgehog. Maria, you're right. Let me do that. Sorry, guys. I'm going to delete the poll again. Just doing this here. Oh, there's also like, I didn't even think about it. What about horses or guinea pigs? There's just so many. So I put other pet. My mom says my favorite child is our dog. Trying to come up with conversation topics. Thanks, Heidi. Appreciate it. I've heard you speak Spanish a few times. Who taught you to speak Spanish? Family, school, parents? My parents, when I was born, I think Spanish was my first language learned. I'm not really great at it. Probably not good at it at all, but I try. And I can understand pretty much everything and I can read it. But when I talk in Spanish, I just feel like I feel weird. It's awkward for me. But I try. And it actually works out because a lot of people that watch my videos, they do speak Spanish. So it actually helps me a little bit. I actually took Spanish in high school and I think like senior year I got a C because my Spanish is different than the formal Spanish, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was a little bit embarrassing. I think the teacher even told me like, how did you get a C? But I just couldn't do it, didn't know it. I'm probably going to be heading out here soon in a little bit, guys, and maybe, just maybe, we do a live later again, but I do have to do all of this. That's why I had to buy all of these things. Yeah, I kind of want to brew another cup of coffee though, just because of what I have to do today. Emmett says, no, I can hang out for a little bit longer. Heidi, I've heard that a lot of Spanish-speaking people dislike how Spanish is taught in American schools. It's just, you know, I think there's in certain parts of Spanish, it's like maybe more slang used, or like the improper words, I guess. And in school, they want you to actually use the correct formal word for it. It's all right. Maria, in Portugal, we talk Portuguese, but understand Spanish very well. Cool. I don't think, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I had a message come in and I lost the train of thought there. I don't know, it's hard for me to speak Spanish, so you guys probably won't hear me too often. Unless somebody talks to me in Spanish or asks me a question in Spanish, I probably won't like do it myself. I grew up speaking English. My parents speak English, my siblings speak English, it's hard. I do have other family members like uncles and whatnot that speak Spanish, but for the majority of everybody, we all speak English, and it's hard for me to speak Spanish. You also speak Portuguese, Brazil, and French, and Chinese, English. That's impressive. That's really impressive. To be able to say that you can speak all those languages, that's really, really cool. I wish. Are there any parts of the world that you want to travel to? Where do you want to go that you've never been? I want to go to Japan. I've always wanted to go to Japan, and I think it's going to be something that's gonna, maybe within the next 2 years, I want to go. Maria says Thailand. Thailand, ooh, busy. There's a lot there too. Where's my, there it is. Japan, yeah. Japan just looks, I don't know, everything about Japan to me just looks and feels so futuristic. I feel like they're so ahead with technology, especially like compared here to the United States. I definitely want to check out Japan one day. It's midnight. Ooh, it's late. Get to bed. Australia, that's a good one too. I want to go to Greece. I think Greece is a very beautiful place that I'd love to visit one day. Anybody else in here? Where else would you want to see or visit? Oh, I think I have a phone call coming in. Uh-oh, sorry guys. Somebody called me. No, I called somebody. Oops. Give me a second. I called my daughter. She said, why'd you call? Heidi, I've never left the country. I've barely left my state more than a few times, so my life goal is to travel. I plan to do that when all my kids are grown. Yeah. I know a lot of people, it's hard, especially when you have kids. It's very, very difficult to do. We've gone to Mexico, we've gone to Hawaii, where else? Florida. I know there's a couple missing there as well, but we're trying to start traveling more now that my kids are getting older. They're more independent and we don't have to worry as much about them. Still do, obviously, but it's definitely one of those things that we want to start traveling and exploring more of the world. I mean, there's so much to see out there. You can never see everything in one lifetime. Maria, Egypt is very interesting because of the history. Yeah, so there was actually somebody in the live the other day that was from Egypt. And Egypt is one of those places I would love to go see those pyramids and see the culture. And yeah, definitely that's one of the places I would love to go as well. Heidi, it's a dream to go to see Hawaii someday. Hawaii was very, very pretty. And the people, the culture, everybody there, very friendly. There was like, have you ever seen the Jurassic Park movies? I'm sure you have. They have a location there, and I can't remember the name of the ranch. It was a ranch that we went to visit, where they do. Hey, we see. There's a ranch there where they filmed the Jurassic Park movies, and it was amazing. We did an ATV ride, and drove through the whole location. We drove along the water. We drove through the mountains. It was really, really fun. Hawaii is definitely one of those places that I would love to go back to again. It is a little bit expensive just because of the flight going there. And then also, since it is an island, food is expensive, and everything that you find there is expensive because they just don't have the resources available to get food and all of that as quickly as we do here in the States. Hey, thanks for hanging out today, Magala Cat. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Hope you like and subscribe so that way you can see the videos next time, okay? Did you miss me? We miss everybody here. I love to see you guys all coming back. I love to have this little crew here going every day. I'm gonna call you guys my paint crew. And then we have a couple of answers here for the poll. Dog, cat, both. 64% of you say, sorry, Maria, let me read that really quick. Maria says, never thought about Hawaii, but it would be nice. Hawaii is beautiful. It really, really is beautiful. And the culture and the people are really friendly and very, very nice. So much to see. So many different islands too. There's so many different islands you can go check out. Definitely recommend it. So going back to the poll here, 64% of us said dog, 9% cat, and 27% said both. I'm a dog person. Where else in the world would people like to go see? Greece is another one for me that I said earlier. And let me think of another. I'm going to think about the United States. I have always wanted to go see the Grand Canyon. I've never gone, and it's definitely one of those that I want to see before I can't. I think the Grand Canyon would be really cool. Guys, I'm going to hang out here for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to get going. I got a couple things I have to take care of. Anybody else have any other questions before I'm gone for today? I'm going to move this around a little bit, get it out of the way. Any places of the world you've already visited and you really liked? Paris is one I want to go see as well. I guess not for today. I'll leave you guys with this one. I'm gonna upload a video for tomorrow. I'm gonna work on that today. Out of all of the colors that I purchased today, which one is the first one that I should do? I don't wanna mix any of these colors yet, just because I just bought them. So, we have 6 of us in here right now. Let's decide. Heidi says, I want to see Niagara Falls because my mom always used to tell me I've been there, but I couldn't see the falls. LOL, because she was pregnant with me. Yeah, a little hard to see the falls that way, Heidi. Niagara Falls is a good one also. I've never gone. It's definitely one I want to see as well. But for me, Grand Canyon is one of those that I want to see first. All right, I'm going to do one last poll with the... Maria says you're going to use the blue. I might. I should. What color tomorrow? Let's see. Blue. So we got blue, orange, pink. Oh. I'm gonna give you guys the option. You guys get to pick for tomorrow. Red. Oh, I can only do 4. You know what? Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's do this. What color for tomorrow's ASMR video? Maria, how did you know? You know me too well here. So we have 7 of us in here. I know you guys have already seen these colors and probably tired of seeing the colors, but we've got these here. We've got blue, orange, pink, purple, red, green, yellow, and then a very light pink. Heidi says, I vote blue. This green also looks pretty nice too, though. Right? We also have this yellow. I know a lot of people really like yellow. We have Maria says, I've said it 20 times. What, that I'm gonna do blue? This is a nice shade of green. Maria, I'm gonna make sure that next time I do a live like this, I'm gonna have like prompts and questions to keep things moving. Because after almost an hour and a half of doing this and just sitting here, I kind of, you know, don't know what else to do here today. This is a nice pink though, called Peony. But I think you're right, Maria. I think I am gonna just stick with the blue. We'll do blue for tomorrow's video, and then we'll decide from there. Ooh, Maria says yellow. The yellow is nice. I didn't have, that's kind of why I bought the yellow, because I also didn't have a pure yellow right now. Everything that I have has been mixed, so we might end up doing that. All right, everybody. I think I'm gonna be jumping off here today. If this was your first time being here, which I don't think it was for most of you, thank you guys for hanging out. I'm gonna try to do a live just to make you think. Thanks, Maria. I'm going to try to do another live tomorrow, but it probably, if I do it, it's probably going to be really, really early in the morning. Heidi, I think you did a great job with your first on-camera live. You kept the convo flowing the entire time. It was fun. Thanks, Heidi. I will make sure that like I said, I'll make sure that I have some sort of prompts though, or some sort of questions and maybe different things that we can do. Actually, 5 a.m. Yes, 5 a.m. If I do one tomorrow, it'll be around that time. But I'm not making any promises because I don't know if I'll wake up tomorrow at 5. It is Saturday and I might want to sleep in a little bit. But we'll see. Maybe. Maybe. If enough people want to do it. You know what I'll do? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, once I get off this live, I'm going to set up a poll on YouTube. And if enough people say that they want me to do one tomorrow at 5, I will make sure that I am up and online at 5. Maybe 5:30. Let's plan for 5:30. But I'll set it up. Make sure you guys like and subscribe so that way you don't miss any of my lives going forward. If this was the first time hanging out with me here and first time seeing me, because I know most of you have never seen me before, Thank you. Heidi says it's 5 a.m. Yeah. Heidi, you don't have to wake up. I know you've got a busy life going on, so I appreciate you being here either way with me. But yeah, this was my introduction to Fun Fridays. I think this is how we're gonna keep doing them from now on. And I will do, I wanna say maybe we'll start doing like, I'll show you guys the space downstairs. Maybe I can do that right now before I head out. You guys wanna see the space? I can show you guys the space. There's not many of us in here, so happy to do it. It's a mess right now. But let me know if you guys want to see the actual workspace where I make my videos and how I have everything set up. Maria says, yeah. Anybody else? We got 7 of us in here. So 7 of you guys will actually get to see the first look of the workshop downstairs, how I have it set up. Heidi says, I'd love to see the workspace. All right, guys. I'm going to turn the camera off and mute for a second while I walk down there and show you guys the space. Just because you guys hung out with me all the entire live today, okay? I'll show you guys. Nobody else gets to see this, usually. I'll be right back. Don't leave. I'm back, and the workspace is here. So it's, like I said, it's kind of a mess right now. I was supposed to be cleaning it up today, which is part of the things that I need to do today. Obviously, this is what you guys typically see, you know, right here, and just kind of showing here. I've got tables set up there. All of my colors, no, not all of my colors, most of my colors right here. I only have 2 of you in here, so you guys are getting like a really exclusive behind the look at everything here. We have here more pops and lights and signs, and this is all got to get organized here. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, hey, Emmett, you're still here too. You're getting a behind the scenes look. So you've got all of the different colors, and most of these have been mixed already, like I was telling you. Like this one, this was a yellow, empty, nothing left inside of there. We've got some Labubus that were gifted to me. All the different things, and I mean, I've got like, you can see here, we've got canvases. This box is full of paint equipment. I've got my ladder here. I'll show you guys. Do you guys want to see the rest of the space? Like, I know this, I'm showing you this area here, but I can also show you the, you get a little preview there. But yeah, this is the behind the scenes look here of the disaster that I have right now. And because of the lives lately, like I don't usually have all of this paint here. The lives I'm kind of like reaching for colors as I go, and I just throw the paint there and I leave it there. But I'm gonna go through today and start emptying some of these back out, and if I have space to mix colors together. So what I usually try to do is, like, if I have more pink, I'll mix the pink with more pink here. And then, you know, I do need to do, so I was telling you guys about these collaborations that I have going on. I really need to paint this table. So I don't know if we should do that on the live, or if we want to do that, if I want to do that on my own time. Maybe on the live, but the issue with me doing it on the live is that once I paint it, I can't do anything else there. So maybe it's one of those things that'll be like the last thing I do. I'll show you guys here as well. I know you guys saw my daughter's drawings, but now this is a better close look at everything here, at all the stuff that I have here. Oh, these are the other specs. Remember I was telling you about them earlier? So these are the other specs that I have. And these are cool. Magnetic base, they remove off of that. This is my other daughter's painting, so I put those there just because I like that. We've got Baymax, we've got Thor, we got the light bulb, coffee. We have my 100,000 subscriber plaque. Hulkbuster with an alien there. Oh, check this out. I'll show you guys these because you guys can't see these in the videos, but we have Albus Dumbledore, some more Mickey, some Minnie. If anybody knows Disney stuff, do you know who this guy is here? And we have Harry Potter here. So I am a Harry Potter fan, like I was telling you guys earlier as well. What else do we have here? We've got a tray here that kind of holds some of the tools and whatnot there. Kind of a disaster here. Sorry, guys, but I'm working on it today. I'm working on all of that today. Everything you see here will be cleaned up for the next live. Heidi says Dumbledore. Yeah, Dumbledore's in there. So I've got this here too. So I'm going to be getting rid of this. I don't need this here. Oh, look. You guys can see here. We're working on the basement right now as well too. So we've got Mickey down here again. He just follows me everywhere. Hey, bud. And then on the other side, we have my gym. So here's where, once I do the lives and I tell you guys, oh, I got to go do a workout, I'm going to do a quick lift or a quick run, this is where I go. We're going to be replacing these tiles here. All of these tiles need to go. But yeah, here's the gym. Jose, yep. And that's pretty much the space, guys. I've got, my kids have their tumble track down here. They do gymnastics and whatnot. And this is the workshop. Thank you, Maria. And they work hard on them. They actually did them at school. And they didn't want them anymore. They're like, I want to throw it away. And I said, no, I want them. I don't want them to throw their stuff, those things away. One day they'll get older and I'm going to miss having things like that. Like the little heart here was my daughter's. She did that also at school. And she's like, I don't need this thing. And I told her I would keep it. I just like putting it there. But I am going to change this I'm going to change this out soon. Like very soon. I might just go back to a black wall. Heidi says, workshop looks good. It's interesting to see. Yeah, you get to see the behind the look scene here of the disaster that I have. I am going to be cleaning that up today though. So next time you guys come in, maybe I'll show you once it's clean. Oh, and I did say this is going to be... So originally I thought about keeping that there, but I don't think I want it. If people want to send me a super chat or if people want to send me a gift, that's like really appreciated, but I don't want it to be a like something I have to push on people. I want it to be done genuinely because they feel like they want to support. And that's it. I really appreciate the thumbs up and the likes and subscribing more than anything. Heidi, you say, it's not a disaster, it's controlled chaos. No, it's a disaster. It really, really is. I need to go through all of these colors and start getting rid of a lot of this stuff just because it's a mess. It's such a mess. I've got all of these paint trays up there, but it's also because I paint for a living. So I've got all of this stuff here. Yeah, everything in here. It's kind of needs to be taken care of today. So, guys, you guys got the behind the scenes look today of all of my space here and everything that we do. Thank you guys for hanging out. I think I am going to be heading out now. I've been on here for about an hour and a half already. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys. I will make sure that the next time I jump on this live, I actually have some sort of prompts or questions or something to talk about other than showing you guys the paint that I purchased today. I might do the live next week, Tuesday as well, when I actually go to work. But we'll see. I'm going to put that, don't forget, I'm going to put that poll out for tomorrow. And if enough people want to see the live in the morning, I will do the live tomorrow morning. But for right now, let's plan on no live unless we get enough people to actually like that. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for showing me support. And don't forget to always be kind. Always. All right. Thank you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Heidi, have a great day. Maria, thank you for hanging out today with me. It was great to meet you and hang out with you. But yeah, thank you guys. Be kind. See you tomorrow.